Welcome to the Phonics Party!
Hello, readers, and welcome to Lesson B.
We're so excited to read with you today.
Now we're going to practice our letter keyword sound cards with Miss Liz.
Make sure to repeat when you see Decoda talking. A, apple, A. B, boat, B. C, cat, K. D, dog, D. E, egg, E. F, fish. G, gorilla, G. H, hat, I, igloo, I. J, jet, J. K, kite, K. L, lion, L. M, muffin, M. N, nest, N. O, octopus, ah. P, pig, P. Q, U, queen, Qu. R, rainbow, R. S, snake, S. T, turtle, T. U, umbrella, V, vase, V. W, wind, W. X, fox, X. Y, yellow, Y. Z, zebra, Z. Now it's time for our vowel extensions. Watch as Decoda stretches out our vowel sounds.
Let's practice our vowel extensions together. Ready? A, apple, A. E, egg, E. I, igloo, I. O, octopus, ah. U, umbrella, It's time for our visual drill. In this drill, you're going to see a letter on the screen, and we're just going to make the sound of that letter. Let's try it together.
G. K. T. P. D. J. I. K.
It's time for our auditory kinesthetic drill.
Get your giant pencils ready. J says J. K says K. P says P. U says I says I. Ahoy, readers! It's time to jump aboard our sailboat and practice some blending. D. Mud. Ah. mop. G, hug.
It is now time for our letter and sound of the day.
It's time for our deep dive into the letter B. Do you remember this letter keyword sound card? B, boat, B. Here's our uppercase B and our lowercase b. We'll focus on this lowercase b. Let's practice saying our letter and sound together. B says B. Together, B says B. Okay, your turn. One more time. Very nice. B says B. All right, we know that boat starts with the B sound. Let's take a look at some other objects that start with the B sound. Here's Decoda's treasure chest. Decoda likes to keep all of her special things inside. To open the treasure chest, let's say the magic words. B says B. Okay, your turn. I wonder what's inside. There's a ball, a bike, a bird, a bag, and a bat. All of these words start with the B sound. Remember, B says B. Ball starts with the B sound. Bike starts with the B sound. Bird starts with the B sound. Bag starts with the B sound. And bat starts with the B sound. I'm going to say all of our words. Ball, bike, bird, bag, bat. Now it's your turn to say our words. Great job, readers. It's time for one of our favorite activities, skywriting.
We are going to turn our arms into a giant pencil and write our letters in the sky. But before we do that, we have to warm up our pencils.
We're ready to skywrite.
What about Decoda?
Decoda!
Are you ready to skywrite? All right. Okay, readers, let's take out our arm and let's turn it into a pencil, okay? We're gonna stretch it out. Let's take our 2 fingers and make a nice strong point to our pencil. Okay, looking great. It's time for us to stretch. Okay, let's take that pencil and stretch it over our head. Good, give it a good stretch. Okay, let's try with our other arm. Oh, stretch, stretch, stretch. Nice job. Okay, let's take our pencil across our bodies. Great. And then let's take our other arm across our bodies and stretch, stretch, stretch. Nice job. Let's go up with our pencils and down with our pencils. Okay, last, let's do some jumping jacks. We're gonna do 3 jumping jacks. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I think we're ready to skywrite.
Okay, are your giant pencils ready? Point them at the letter B on the screen. Find the number 1 up at the top, and you're going to drag your pencil down to follow that first arrow. And then you're going to pull your pencil up to number 2 and draw your curved line for the letter B. Let's try it one more time. Point your pencil at number 1 and draw your first line down. And then go up to number 2 and draw that curved line to follow that second arrow. Okay, now we are going to practice saying B says B as we skywrite. Make sure your giant pencils are pointed at the screen. Okay, let's skywrite and say B says B. Okay, one more time. B says B. Nice job.
If you would like to practice making more of your letters with a real pencil, now would be a great time to pause the video and take out your handwriting workbook.
Now it's time to review the red words that we've already learned. When you see the red word appear on the screen, we'll read it together. With. Red. Get. You. No. See. Want. Yellow. Said. Will.
Let's learn some new red words. Remember, red words are words that don't always follow the rules. Hi, readers. I'm so excited to share 3 new red words with you today. Our first red word for today is the word in. Can you see the word in next to me? Awesome. Let's listen for the word in our sentence. Ready? I jumped in the pool. Did you hear it? I'll try it again. I jumped in the pool. Good job. Okay, let's practice reading and spelling the word in, okay? Whoop. All right, let's get those strong arms ready. In. I-N, in. Nice job. Let's do it again together. In. I-N, in. Okay, we're going to do it once on your own, okay? In. Great job, readers.
Okay, get your giant pencils and point them at the screen, and let's skywrite the word in. I-N, in.
Our next red word for today is the word put. Can you see the word put next to me? Great. Okay, let's listen for the word put in my sentence. I put my shoes on and headed out the door. Did you hear it? Let's try it again. I put my shoes on and headed out the door. Great job. Let's practice reading and spelling the word put. Okay, here we go. Put. P-U-T, put. Let's try it again. P-U-T, put. Okay, now it's your turn. Put. Nice job, readers.
Okay, point your giant pencils at the screen, and let's skywrite the word put. P-U-T, put.
Here is our read-only red word for today. Our read-only red word for today is the word bus. Can you see the word bus next to me? Let's listen for the word bus in my sentence. I take a bus to school. Did you hear it? Let's try it again. I take a bus to school. Nice job. How many of you take a school bus or a bus to school? Awesome. Okay. Now, you don't need to be able to spell the word bus just yet. But when you see it in your books, make sure to read it. Bus. Great job today.
It's time to put together everything we've learned and read. Our story today is called Bob and Pip on the Bus. Remember, when you see the next slide, your green and red words will appear, and you can press pause to read the story on your own, and when you're ready, press play to hear it read aloud. Bob and Pip on the bus. Bob and Pip like the bus. The bus is big and yellow. I want the dog to go on the bus, said Bob. Pip said, "Stop. No dog on the bus. Bob got mad. Pip said, I will go with you on the bus. You finished our activities for the letter and the sound of the day, so now it's time to go into Dakota's doghouse and find and color in the matching picture. You did such a great job today, readers.
We hope you take some time and read some of our favorite stories with our letter and sound of the day.
It's time to say goodbye, Decoda. Come on. Bye, friends.
Bye.
See you next time. If you had fun with Decoda today, like this video and subscribe for more.